Hey Craig, it's been a long time since we've actually chatted, but I just want to run this crazy idea by you. Social media is growing at a huge rate. You can all agree on that. Trigger selling, I think, is actually a really cool idea, but I never could really understand how it could work and how an organization could leverage it. Now, I haven't read your book, which is obviously a shortcoming, but I thought, if you pair social media, i.e., Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, Foursquare with Trigger selling with selling software, why couldn't you create a pretty interesting business model? So, for example, let's say what I do is we create an application. It's very similar to Twitter, where you can allow people to sign up. They link in their Twitter and LinkedIn accounts so that they can scour the contacts, send out invitations, and you create a network of users that would be able to refer leads for businesses. So I'm sort of I'm not giving the whole story, but basically, I put an entry into Wikipedia called multi-level referral networking. It's like affiliate marketing in the electronic world, but for people. And I thought, why couldn't you use social media, trigger selling to sell software applications? So, and I'm sort of fleshing this all out. But the idea is that I'm at a store, I'm talking to the owner. They're mentioning that they need a new POS software. You grab your phone, just type in like you're logged into our website, or there's an app or whatever. Hit in the request, the store's name, maybe the owner's name, phone number, and then that referral is linked to you. So if we close the deal, we'll give you 40% of the revenue we generate from that lead. So say it's $50 a month for the POS software, we give you $20 a month for the length of time that we have that contract through your PayPal account. So we link it to your PayPal account as well. But I just think just thinking there could be actually huge potential. And what I would use, and this might be a bit crazy too, is open source software. So we're currently selling Sugar CRM. We're selling SQL Ledger for accounting. We're going to be looking at OpenBravo for ERP. We have our own property management software for hotels, which is multilingual. And we have OpenEMR for medical and dental practices. And we are going to do a bunch of coding here in the next couple of months to actually code an open source POS interface that will actually connect with an accounting system. It'd be SQL Ledger, so you can actually have a multi-location retail or restaurant company running through this local POS software, but it's sending all the invoice data to a cloud-based accounting solution that's multi-tenant. You got hundreds of companies running on one accounting database, and and I just thought, it'd be an interesting way to grow really fast a recurring revenue model business. We have an office in India with eight full-time staff. I'm planning to add some more programming staff in Mexico. And the nice thing about the MLR, multi-level referral network, is that people get paid for their connections. So this is where you come in. Like, you're Mr. Connected. If I think about anyone who's connected, besides Mr. Justin Bieber, you're right up there. And I thought, what if I get Craig involved in this? He has to understand the concept. It has to be above board, make sense, and I've got a model I can show you. Then you could leverage your connections and say, you sign up in this app, platform, or whatever, and then if you have any of your connections you want involved, then it's multi-level. So you would get a portion of the revenue. I've got a model here that I can lay out to you in a Google Doc. You get a portion of the revenue that their connections, they sign up of business clients and so on. And I think it could be a new way of doing business. I'm actually getting pretty excited about it, because more and more companies are buying software through the internet. The more complex the application, the harder it is. Obviously, ERP would be a good example of that. But there's a plethora of web-based accounting solutions coming online here, and I thought about partnering with You know, some of the really good ones, and maybe that's an idea. Maybe what you do is you partner with a variety of business apps, and you create, I don't know, like, I'm going to call it the Amway of business solutions, but that's, you know, I know Amway's got sort of a negative connotation, but I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say, and I think it could be quite interesting, and if you have the right, if you can cover off a broad array of industries with some general software like POS for retail and restaurant, accounting, CRM, medical, dental, and there's probably a couple other verticals like service-based software. You know, I think you could have a really interesting business model. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm repeating myself, which I didn't mean to do, Craig. But I thought this quick video might give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And I'm in the beginning stages, but I'd like to get your input and insight on this because the nice thing about social media is you can create a viral sales force really fast. And the nice thing about mobile phones is you can be in any store talking to any friend. It's all about connections, and you simply send that request in on your phone saying, call Bill at this. He's interested in CRM, or he's interested in service software for service companies, or he's interested in accounting, or he's interested in, he's got a small hotel and wants to make reservations online, or whatever. And you know, I've got I should bring you up to speed on how my company is operating, but I have all these expats, Canadians and Americans, working in Mexico, and I pay them a third of what I pay Canadians, but it keeps my overhead really low, so it's easy for me to ramp up and add a whole bunch of staff at very little cost. Anyways, give me a shout, Craig, 250-505-7614, and I think this could be, I'd love to get your feedback. Thanks.